In the home service industry, we try our best to build the best reputation we can by providing the best customer service. And to do that, we are going to use social media to get more jobs without making those cringy ass videos. Look, we can all agree people hire people they trust. So instead of making that gimmicky content, we are going to create content that showcase our knowledge. We might not want to think about this, but the harsh truth is 66% of small businesses close because they face financial trouble. And two of the most common things are insufficient leads or is because of burnout. And the best part is that you can actually achieve your best reputation from the beginning. And the easy answer here that everyone defaults to, but it never really actually works long term, is to do a job and we plainly wait and hoping that they will refer someone to us. Most of the time, we'll just create a website and we'll wait for leads to come in. But in reality, most of the time, that is not going to work. It's not going to be consistent, and we are just going to waste more time waiting for those leads. So let's think about this. What if we could do one job that can be converted into 20 jobs, but it makes absolute sense? If we break it down into 3-step process, then we can pull this together and make this into a new reality. Because if we break it down, we post content to increase our audience awareness, right? We all agree that people buy from people they trust. So if they know what your expertise, if they know the knowledge that you provide, then it's going to be easier for you to get more leads without you raising another finger. And the next thing, we're going to convert our audience into new leads, right? They will consume our knowledge and they will start engaging with us and eventually go to the next step in converting the leads into appointments. And we can accomplish that by using call to actions and implementing a sales system. And you have to remember that we don't need millions of views. We just need to have the right people to look at our content. And once you start, you'll be so glad that you even started in the first place because you're going to get more leads than you can ask for. And I know you have a question. How do I know it's going to work? This is Google's 7-11-4 rule. Before they'll buy, a consumer needs 7 hours of engagement across 11 touch points in 4 separate locations. One of the most successful companies figured out that for a person, before they buy, they need 7 hours of content, which includes podcasts, social proof, projects, and how-tos, and different types of content across 11 touch points, which means it's website visits, social media interactions, download resources, subscriptions, and even events into 4 separate locations, which is website, email, YouTube, or any kind of social media, before someone even considers to buy from you. And I know it might seem overwhelming, but if we take it one step at a time, then you're going to achieve your initial goal. And now that we understand why it's going to work, we can finally get into the home service content funnel. We can do 3 immediate steps. The first one is use your expertise and jobs as pieces of content. You're already going to be in the job site. You already have the expertise. Now you just have to produce the content. And second is create a call to action to get your audience to book an appointment. You have to implement some type of action for your audience to actually book an appointment. Just because you produce content doesn't mean people are going to buy from you. So how can we implement some type of action for them to book an appointment and without making an extra effort and doing more jobs for the same amount of results? And if we want to break it down more simply, we can use the same equation that I learned from Alex Hormozy, which is volume times leverage equals output. Volume, as in jobs, and our leverage is going to be social media. And that is going to result into free leads, more than you can handle. All because we took the extra time we had during our projects and filmed the content that we needed to get the awareness for our audience. So when you have a big portfolio of content on your social media platforms, you're basically booking a plane ticket to your success. And if you want more proof, 75% of consumers use online platforms to do research or book home services. And it makes complete sense. If you're going to go to a restaurant, ideally you want to know what the reviews are. It's the same thing with social media. And this content can be distributed to different platforms, right? Website, email, social media. We want as many touch points for people to know who we are. And if you still want more consistent lead flow, and if you want more free time as a business owner, you want faster job completion and higher customer satisfaction, then you can visit my website or reach out to me through social media on how we can enhance your processes, how we can broaden the market reach, and optimize profitability.